All right. So after a couple Rift Wizard streams, it's time to get back to Cogmind. We have a new pre-release to play with new mechanics, and we're going to be trying some of those out today. I'll cover them as we go and as we see them for the most part, as I normally do. But I will start with one of the new features right away here in a second when the game starts up. Core engaged. Here we go. We are in. And let us confirm. So yeah, the streams. I was gonna probably start another 20 minutes earlier than now, like I have been lately. But today I ended up starting around a more normal time because there was an issue with the build, so I had to fix that really quick this morning and put out a new build. So this is actually a build fresh as of like half an hour ago. We're now on 505B. Yeah, there was there was literally one character wrong in the code, and I didn't notice that. And I made that change right before releasing the latest update. So this is actually the third update for Beta 11x4. All right, so one of the new features before we even get started, which I've been wanting to do for a while, I'll go over it first before talking about it, is the notes feature. Let's see. To do this, I guess. All right. So yeah. Where is that? Manual. Wait, what? Here we go. Cogmind. All right. So in the manual, boom, manual. At the end of the manual, as some of you may know, at the end of the manual, there's a notes section, and it kind of teaches you the fact that this text manual is literally just read into the game, so you can actually edit it if you want. And it suggests that you even add some notes down here at the bottom. I mean, you could just erase this whole section, add notes, and they'll be copied into the game. Now, the problem with that is this whole feature, that's kind of a thing I did because I could. I thought it was neat. I mean, the game's reading the manual in anyway, so why not let people just, why not tell people they can write notes and it'll read their notes in too if they wanted to make some edits. That was a long time ago, even before the game was on Steam. I mean, it was doing this since the first version. And the problem is, once you put it on Steam, the game will overwrite your manual when the game updates, because this is technically the game's manual. It's part of the game itself rather than your user data. They're not separated. So back when Cogmind released to Steam, for the most part, in as many places as I could, I separated user data from anything else in the game data so that Steam can use the cloud properly to update you and avoid overwriting your data. But I didn't do it for this particular thing because at the time I didn't even know if anyone was even using this. It was just a little thing I threw in there. And it turns out, yeah, Nikolai says I made a donut animation inside of that. It's useful. Yeah, I remember that. Um, so anyway, yeah, so this has been a feature, and I discovered later that yes, people were using it, and I discovered that obviously the bad way of discovering that, as in it messed up some players because they had their notes in here, and then Steam overwrites them. So obviously, I feel very bad about that. So I finally fixed that for Beta 11. Now that I know it's messing with people's notes, so as you can see in this new description here, there's now a notes file over here. Yeah, it's gonna in the provided notes file. So this file doesn't exist when you first when the game's first downloaded, but when it runs, if it doesn't find a notes file, it'll create one. So once it'll create one in your user file, and Steam Cloud will properly save this for you, and it won't get overwritten when the game updates. So people will actually be able to keep their notes in there if the people who want to do that, right? I mean, I didn't expect anyone would or necessarily, but after learning people did, I decided this needed to be improved. So there is a notes file now. And is that so, Nikolai? Got to say, comment on a big screen is cool, and congratulations on the big screen. So back in the game now. Back in the game now. 24-inch not that big compared to my laptop 17, so great. Yeah, I play on 24-inch as well. It's really sweet. I mean, it was developed on a 24-inch screen, right? So it's made for that. Laptops are kind of secondary. I can play on a laptop. It's okay, especially since I usually use a pretty big laptop screen, like over Yeah, I used 16, 17 inches, but I think it's decent enough for playing. But I mean, the whole game was designed originally, even back as far as the 70-year-old, was designed on 24-inch, and it was meant to be played on a desktop monitor. So laptops are secondary vectors. Exactly. Two monitors too, so you can watch the stream and play some at the same time. Yeah, that's right. It's perfect. Loving me some two monitors. So anyway, back in the game here, manual, and so we can go down the notes section, and you can see that I even added some of my own notes in here in the game. So 4 weapon slots right away are good. Everything dies fast, right? So things that I learned and need to remember. So people can make their own little notes in here, and that's that's it for that. So hey Luigi, thanks for the subscription. We are getting ready to start our X4 run here. So that was a little feature covered. Imika says, I saw that flight. It's OP note, not sure anymore. Yes, notes, notes. Hey, Gamma Funk, welcome. I'm here to rage post about blast crits. Well, they're not quite as bad for the player as they might have been earlier. I did change that up. Shielding is now pretty much universally blocking crits, which it wasn't before. I did to get more updates to X4 over the past couple days. Um, so there's two main new features in X4. One is crits have been redone. The other one, yeah, we'll get to later. But you can even see the crits now, like assault rifle. Critical is now not just a percent; it's actually a percent and a type. So we've got a bunch of types of critical hits now. Generally, certain classes of weapon will have the same type of critical. Like kinetic guns are all destroy crits almost, and you'll see different criticals being assigned to different classes of items. There are going to be exceptions, um, but this is just the flexibility this allows for development is great. The design, I mean, I love how it's going to really make things better. And obviously, in this case, it's not a big deal. 1% destroy, yay! But this is just the early game weapons, later game weapons, and other interesting crits are going to add a lot of fun. So what we want to do also there were some other changes to damage type mechanics. One of the biggest ones being kinetic. Um, if you think about it, trades, it's kind of like what are you guys talking about? Yes, and yes, Decinim, it is part of the tooltip. Tooltip now for criticals, it actually tells you more specific about the type of critical. I mean, it has to, right? Because there's now a bunch of types of criticals. So this is the destroy crit, which is more or less the same we had before. That's normal. Is there any other weapons here? These are, all right, here's a medium laser. Medium laser has 10% burn. So this is a new type of crit. This is the general crit you're going to get on guns. Chance for this weapon to inflict triple its normal amount of heat transfer. So technically, stacking thermal guns is more likely to melt stuff than it used to be. But that's only if you're relying on criticals. But the burn criticals are the percent chance is higher, and again, you can buff the critical chances still. I was thinking about even removing that, but instead I just nerfed the highest tier of critical enhancing utilities. But otherwise, you can still increase that and stack stuff. So we'll see how it turns out. There's a bunch of other crits we're going to get to. I think this run, if we can do it, we're going to try and go for kinetic cannons. We'll see if we can do that because it's hard to kind of focus or try to go for kinetic cannons, unless you build some or if you don't find them. But we'll see what happens. Kinetic cannons are one of the bigger new changes because they not only have a new special crit type, but even more importantly, they blow matter off the target. So you're going to have fewer matter problems. Kinetic cannons always had an issue with matter. They had too many issues earlier, basically. So they were due for a redesign. They would tend to overheat. They're big and heavy. They had heavy matter costs. There's just too many costs for their benefits. So they've been improved overall. We'll see how that works out. So we're going to try and probably go for kinetic cannons if we can. We'll see how that works out. Whoa, hey Nuzcraft, haven't seen you for a while. Like years maybe? How's it going? All right, so let's get started here. The true downside to kinetic cannons are that they're not auto guns. Anyway, we'll see. We will see what happens. All right, let's. Yeah, it has been a spell. All right, let's. Gotta decide on a prop type here. If we're gonna go with cannons, we're probably gonna end up on treads, but I wouldn't mind starting on legs. Um, X4. So last time we were playing the volatile mode, and so we were actually back on 10.2. So now I got to get again back into the mentality of playing beta 11, where we cannot stack storage and it's got all the new mechanics, right? Back when we were playing volatile mode, that was not the case. Terrible scrapyard. This is where you re-roll the run. I don't know about being terrible. It seems fine to me. I like starting with my assault rifles. Go half track, make wheels shine. I don't know. Yeah, it is true that treads are getting a lot of attention lately. It's basically stacking tons of treads and prop slots. But I did want to try and get a good leg build going. All right, we got a grenade launcher. Grenade launchers. Treads are god propulsion. They are. Real assault rifle and EM pulse are the good scrapyard guns. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they can be. I don't know about EM pulse can cause problems, but yeah, assault rifle's okay. I mean, light assault's cool because they fire fast, I guess, but they last all the same. They'll be fine. Legs and cat cannons, yeah, that's why I said I think it's likely we're gonna end up going treads if we end up with cat cannons. The thing is we have to actually have cat cannons. Let's see. I wonder what storage we're going to end up with. Alright, let me see. Nope, I can't do that here, actually. Look that. I got the schematic for something I'll never build. Obviously kind of pointless. Blade traps. Oh, no. Nothing else we can do here except blow things up. Alright. Where are we here? Okay. Oh, I guess the other question is, what are we going to do long term on this floor? Not adding botnet? Nah, I'm on the first floor. I don't bother with botnets because I don't even really hack on the first floor. I just did that for the hell of it. Schematic crits. Yeah, that's true, Desnim. Autocomplete is awesome. It's been ages, but still, yeah. I mean, it's true. Before autocomplete, there was a lot of typing. Okay, here we go. Botnet is good. There you go. A bunch of useful hacks, right? There's no operators. +1 to cargo storage. Oh wait, okay. So up here we've got the mines. So yeah, where are we going on this map? On our trip here in the world? What places do we want to visit? Any suggestions? Mines or bust? We can go to mines, sure. I'm just thinking in the long term where we want to go with this run. I mean, even right now we're ready to go into mines. We have everything we need. We have a grenade launcher. Infestation or bust? I could take them on. Warlord is necessary for autocannons. Okay, that's a good point. Kids, have you ever killed exiles? I have not, actually. I'm usually not that evil. Do a -2 raid. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That'd be fun. Go away. Hope this does not explode. Found the exiles. You have to get out of your own head. They have parts and you like parts. No, this is definitely not the negative 10 exiles kill run. Do we want to actually visit exiles though? I mean, technically Farcom would help. Then the only drawback there is then I'm not going to go into research branches for sure. Well, unless we absolutely have to, but no, probably not. Exploring for free drone bait potential though. Yeah, you can skip the FC, that's true. I'm wondering if I actually want it though. I mean, is there... Because if we're going for Warlord and don't care as much about the other places, it's really nice to be able to stop by Zion and talk to everyone if we can. But that would just mean Zion's out if we wanted to take Farcom. Let me think. Anyway, I'll just do whatever chat thinks here. We can still go there, just not in print? Yeah, of course. True. Well, no, I mean just talking to people too, and not actually having to kill everything inside. Oh, wait. No, I completely forgot. Sorry. I forgot. It's just not in printing. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Riff, because I've been doing too many Riff runs. I am wrong. I've been doing too many Riff runs. Sorry. I've done Riff, like, more than half of my last 5 or 6 runs. Real rough changes. No change. There's been no change there. Alright. Let's go. No, it's been... I've been doing too many Riff runs. I was thinking of it as Riff. Yeah. If I do this, then I can't get Riff, which is actually maybe a good thing. Because I do Riff too much. Big on Riff. No such thing as too much Riff. It's so much fun. But really, a lot of my previous runs have turned into Riff runs. Like, even unintentionally. For a little while. It's pretty funny. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even talk to him yet. God. Sorry, I've been playing too much Rift Wizard. Yep. Oh yeah, nice. Riff is really cool. Yeah, I like Riff. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember Chris Sandwich. I'm just reading chat instead of actually watching what I'm doing here. So I'm forgetting stuff. It's not in my muscle memory anymore. Alright, what do we got here? Guided Plasma Cannon, XL Autogun Array, and Flying Fortress. So we're in Beta 11. These items have not been updated yet. They are going to get updated. I mean, revisited. All the Exiles prototypes. I mean, some of them will... many will remain unchanged, but there's a few that we're going to change that haven't been changed yet. So we'll get to that. Hey, Satala, you're talking about you or me? Just booted up Cogmind for the first time in a long while. I have no idea how to play well anymore. I'm feeling like that now. I've been playing a couple streams of Rift Wizard and, and just working on building Cogmind rather than playing it. The big Swarmer build. This is big. It has no crit. We can't look at their crit. I assume we'd probably go with 4 weapon slots. I mean, that's the only way we'd be able to take this. It's like DCSS all over again. Dev can't play his own game. No big Swarmer, I want to see Blast. Yeah, seriously. Well, the thing is, if we take something like this, I would use it earlier rather than later. Also, Guided Plasma Cannon. I'm planning on keeping Farcom, so we're only going to take one of these. I'm not going to take Flying Fortress, that's for sure. And it's just a choice between the weapons here. This is nicer because it's only one slot. We have more limited inventory space here. Or I could just use this and just use it up earlier on to just blow everything away. Guided plasma is useful? True. Especially with Farcom. XL autogun is more destructive. All right, anyone? Any votes here? I'll take either one. I think they're both fine, really. Except guided plasma cannon will fit in our inventory a little better. Oimika said to take guided plasma. I'm not really great at using guided plasma, but I guess that might be a reason to take it just for fun. Drop something here. Gonna keep our rig engine. Drop. Oh wait a minute, we have a crappy engine attached. Goodbye, crappy engine. Oh hey Rain, welcome. All right, yep, got it. Anyone gonna attack here? Yes. The answer is yes. We're gonna leave before we get attacked. We can find out where Zion is first, though. Stay away from Zion. Zion is right there. Wait, I didn't actually register that in my brain. Okay, 7. Yep, lab perimeter alert. Let's leave. Not gonna stick around for this. High capacity matter pod, also large storage unit. It'll put us overweight, but we do need to increase. We're gonna go definitely higher than small, and we can also pick up some matter here. Goodbye. Ah, everybody run. Yeah, I know, Kristan, which I'm just saying that I wanted to know. I picked it up where it is because I want to go there. Oh, right, of course. Friends. Do I want that leg? I might want that leg, actually. Oh, that's right, we have a bigger inventory now. No, I just said I didn't register it in my mind, as in where it was. I just said, I was just reading it out, not even paying attention to whether it was actually on 7 or 6. I kind of want to remember where it is. All right, well, we can explore the mines and risk getting really messed up, or we can leave right away. That answers that. I'm glad the demolishers did not spawn right here. They could have spawned right next to us. They fortunately spawned from the other stairs. There's only 2 stairs on this floor, and they came in from the other one. They could have landed right here. Oh, hello, swarmers. I'm kind of interested to see what happens here. Wow, a lot of guys running that way. It's nice when the game decides things for you. It is. It's less paralysis. Huh. They must have run off. The complex is sending in more and more fodder, which is just dying around the corner. Okay, goodbye, assembled. All right. If we're going to try to go with cannons, we could do with less weapon slots to begin with. Third leg, extra utility. Oh, wait a minute. We came out of here. Sad this isn't the run where we farm green bots in the mines for 3 hours. That'll be adjusted anyway. Later. All right, we get to... is the infinite green bot score farm fixed yet? No, not yet. I mean, if people really want to do that, I already said I'm just going to remove it from the leaderboards. And if people keep doing that, I would just ban them. So, yeah, I'm not really worried about that. It's kind of a dumb thing to do anyway. But yeah, I'll probably remove that and some other stuff like that later. What about 3 open slots, 2 cannons for damage, and 1 support weapon? Yeah, we're definitely going to go with more weapon slots. We can go for a third one now, to be honest, because until we get cannons, we're going to want to use some guns anyway. Yeah, Rain. I know some people were talking about doing that too. I mean, people not really on the Discord. Someone on Steam was talking about it. Just farming green bots forever for score for the leaderboards. I'm like, what's the point? Just to top the leaderboards, you do something like that? I mean, that's not the point of the leaderboards. But yeah, it's not really the Discord community that was, and the more core community. It's just the people on Steam. Ion cannon. That is not a kinetic cannon. But this can show us critical 1% meltdown. So this is one of the new critical effects. One of the things that improves thermal cannons. Again, this is 1% because it's early game. The percentages do get higher later, but I was really afraid of having this percentage be too high for low-level thermal cannons because then it would be easy to stack them in the late game for this amazing effect. Oh, you thought it might be Pimsky? Pimsky might have mentioned that. I don't know. He hasn't been around for a long time. It's been busy, I guess. Plus, you know, I haven't been releasing a lot of public versions for a while. So check out this effect. Chance for this weapon to instantly cause robot meltdown, regardless of what part was hit. So basically, yeah, there's a 1% chance to just auto-kill what you're shooting at here. Hey, you're right. There's no closing parentheses. I'll have to add that in. Thank you, Luigi. One thing to do. First pen click of the night. Yeah, for a little typo there, right? So, oh, Rain's asking is advanced beam cannon still 10%? And the answer to that for really all the weapons is every single weapon's critical was redone. All the percentages were redone, all of their effects were redone. So I went through every single weapon in the game for this update with an eye towards what I wanted their critical to be capable of. So don't remember any of the old percentages, they're all different now. So yeah, in terms of this thermal meltdown effect, pretty much it's unlike some of the effects you get on other weapons. In this case, it's a pretty straight progression. Low rating thermal cannons are all 1%, and they gradually go up 2%, 3%, 4%. So with your late game cannons, there is a higher chance. And there are some really good ones. Like some of the really good cannons do have a fairly high chance of just absolute meltdown, but you know, a lot of those are doing a ton of damage anyway. And some other related mechanics were affected too. I mean, I revisited all of critical stuff with this game, with this update. So we've got like, for example, critical destruction still allows for overflow damage, which affects some of the really big, powerful weapons, which would like you crit something and then it would do nothing else, and it's kind of annoying because it could have done so much more. So crits now can do overflow, and overflow is reworked, and yeah, so there's a lot of stuff related to critical was done. This took a while, so that's why it's a big chunk of this X4 release. It's just the critical stuff, even though it's only a portion of what weapons can do. But there's a nice selection of them now. Oh, Rain says I'm happy. You know how much I used to whine about melt builds not being viable before certain items got added. Yeah, certain items certainly help with that, but at the same time, yeah, we also have the burn effect, which I might have showed before you came in. That the thermal guns now do the burn crit, which is triple heat transfer, which yeah, I think it's probably a lot easier to melt stuff now. But if you stack, I really want to try and balance it so the intent is it's only really feasible if you're trying to stack thermal. Because it has to be balanced for that. If we balance it for fewer thermal weapons can do that, then it becomes way too easy to kill with stacking. So, alright, so we have currently high capacity. We already have that. Let's go. What about flamers, their special weapons? Yeah, flamers also, I think, let me think. I forget what flamers do, but yeah, they were certainly revisited as well. Alright, so we've got our Barcom active, which is going to be really nice because then we don't have to waste space on sensors, right? Alright. More ion cannon. I guess I should pick up an ion cannon. This rework also made weapons have abnormal critical effects, right? I'm guessing shear guns don't do slashing damage anymore. Yeah, shear guns. Shear guns were I think they were changed, but they weren't changed. I thought they were going to completely change, but I'm not sure. I think shear guns might ended up still doing slashing damage because slashing damage was changed. The damage itself no longer has the sever effect. The sever effect became a critical effect. Slashing damage doesn't do that itself. So it's true, I could have given them the sever effect and also changed their damage type back to something else, but I think I left it as slashing, actually. Which kind of surprised me, but I was surprised too, really. Oh, so I should probably put on more legs. Throw on an extra tread. But I had originally expected that to not happen. But anyway, yeah, it's overall it's going to be really good changes, I think. Quick squad over there. ARC to the south. Hey, Plexion! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, been a while. Oh, we're gonna get spotted in a second. Here we go. Not that I'm too worried about that. Uh-oh. No. Hey, stepped in the way. My fault. Give me your legs. This is, oh, no. How many of you guys are there? Alright, yes, I gotta get back into it too. We can take advantage of all the new Beta 11 stuff again. Alright, do an MTF hack. Get some prototype IDs. Don't really need much else here. Can our ion cannon actually get through the wall here? Barely. Just kind of want to go southeast just to speed things up. The problem is that it's not a very good, quick digging implement. I guess technically we have a launcher. Oh wait, I have a guided plasma cannon. That would work. Just a faster way to move this way, save a lot of time. Oh, wonderful. Very useful and versatile? Yes, this is true. I can even open walls around corners. How about that? It's out of range. What's the range on this thing? I've never really used the guided plasma cannon. Range is 18. Huh. Anyway, they'll approach soon. Oops, he's dead. Oh, there's a guy sitting right in front of me. Oh yeah, this thing gets hot. he dead? Oh, whoops. There's a garrison in that room, isn't there? Oh shoot, bastard! Damn it! That didn't work. It would have been awesome if I shot him and he dropped it, but he didn't. He ruined my plan. I am not amused at all. Run away! Sheesh. Oh, great, open the door. Yeah, the ARC was like, nope, yo, what's up with that ARC? This is left. Sadly, got stolen. Gonna blow those guys up and things would have been fine. Oh, good job, he shot his friend. Oh, check it out. Burn! Alright, that was one of the new effects. Medium laser is actually overheating this grunt. Well, the ion cannon plus the medium laser, but he's now, like, getting super hot. There is now pop-ups for the criticals when they take effect, but specifically with the burn pop-up, it was a little too frequent and didn't matter a lot of the time, so I didn't have it start popping up until the enemy's actually overheating. Anyway, and we don't even have, like, a whole stack of, like, thermal transfer weapons, so I think that could be quite an effective strategy now in a lot of cases. Obviously, it doesn't work against everything, which is nice for balance. But very sad that they stole our. I wonder if I couldn't get it back. He probably went off and blew up their recycling unit. Good job. Not paid enough for this. Said the ARC. I forget if MC is immune to melting or just has 10 billion cooling units. Pretty much all of the, anything big, all the big stuff's immune to melting. Meltdown immune. And major NPCs and stuff. Because that would be a pretty cheesy way to, yeah, there is a garrison in here. Pretty cheesy way to kill things. NPCs anyway. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. No, no melt MC cheese. Oh god. How are we doing here? Everything else seems good. Okay. Yeah, figured that was gonna happen. Well, I guess we could have checked out his weapons, because those things are nastier now. Impact got even nastier, because it wasn't nasty enough before. Double ion cannon. Critical hit burn plus 37. Alright, okay then. Improved ion engine. Guess I should probably leave the area. Cheese doesn't melt until SETI 4 confirmed. Oh, new friend. We're pretty close to an exit, but... Oh, okay. He's outside. Never mind then. There's an exit to the south of us. Could take Max. Oh, shoot. Where are those guys going? Nope. This is gonna take a little while. But at least it's free. Well, not really free. Nothing's free. It always takes time, right? Weapon shielding. So yeah, shielding now does block against all extra effects of critical strikes. I think there are a few exceptions, but that's because those are non-weapon specific, or at least the critical is really not a part of what it's doing to the target, but instead kind of like a special effect from the weapon itself. There's a couple of cases like that, which you'll see. They're more special and rare anyway, though. There's an exit down here, right to our east. What is that sentry doing? Oh, he's coming after us. Look at that. Alright, well, it's whatever. Gonna like say goodbye to him. And because we want to make it to the factory, where we get to see some more new stuff. Alright, 3 weapon slots is going to be good for now, I believe. Probably fewer utility slots than most people would take around now. Take a terrain scanner. Alright, we are now in the factory. In fact, we're at Zion depth, so we want to find the caves. But also need more spare weapons, I guess. Kind of running low on that. Too many treads and engines, and well, we don't even have full inventory. Programmer to the south, but not a big one though. He's okay, just all alone. For the non-hackers among us, we do botnet. Advanced auto gun. Tri-rail. Wait, was there a tri-rail there? Are you kidding me? I never look at those things. Oh, it is. Oh my god. Oh, 3%. Forget that. Tri-percent. Tri-rail for tri-percent. Yeah, we didn't get it. Alright, I tried it anyway. Listen, kids, I'm in the chat. 3% is 30%. No, I tried it. It didn't work. I didn't expect. I never look at those things that are listed there. I probably should, because they can be really helpful. Identifying things. Oh, and a cooling system. Wow, thank you. Currently moving at 120, we're running. More improved cooling system. What else is over here? Reactive plating. About to get spotted, actually. Is that only one guy? There must be an ARC, a hauler down there. No, it's a squad. He's just leading. Probably need some targeting, huh? Reactive plating would also be nice. Not against these guys, but just need some kind of armor. Actually running out of energy with these ion cannons. Oh, perfect. I need it. Very bad aim. Remelted his particle gun. That took too many hits. I'm rewarded too often for intensely greedy hacks. Yeah, you need to help me harder then. This is a lot of reactive plating. Checking our inventory here, we've got too much stuff at the moment. Energy alert again. Alright. Mainly variance because we have bad aim at the moment. Okay, so we are looking for... Alright, I guess we'll hit this thing real quick. See if we can find an exit. Branch access 21. There is our target. It's right over here. Actually, there's another one, which is way on the other side of the map. Let's not go for that one. I'm gonna go west. Oh, all these friends. Oh, damn. About to have some company here. That is what should happen. 35%. All right. It's because we're running right now. Well, actually, no, now we're slow. We're not running anymore. I just put ourselves overweight with that reactive plating. Reactive plating is normally something you do on treads. 60%. Still not good enough. Guess I could have used the cannon, plasma cannon for a little bit. Gonna end up on treads shortly. Oh, got spotted by a programmer. Not gonna bother picking that up. The matter. Oh. Oh, okay. Thanks, Totalis. Yeah, I know BMT Micro is I'm sure they're pretty good. I mean, Fast Spring was always pretty decent. I think they're just kind of going downhill. And overall, back then, years ago, when I first was gonna start selling Cogmind on my own website, basically it was a decision: do I go with BMT Micro or do I go with Fast Spring? And because that's one of the, especially BMT Micro is the main one that indies use or always did use. But back then, Fast Spring was kind of the newer one and had a lot more bells and whistles, and just more the newer devs that started using them. This rants again. That was on Twitter. I didn't do it on stream before. Hey, Satalis brought it up. But yeah, I ended up going with Fast Spring, and they just made a number of decisions. I only mentioned the one that they really screwed up on Twitter, but honestly, it's been more and more over the past year. I'm starting to wish I hadn't used them and just gone with BMT Micro with a much longer history, consistent history. But anyway, yeah, I think I would recommend BMT Micro. I mean, I haven't actually used them personally, but a lot of indie devs do, and generally heard good things. Kids are going to consider this comedy. All right, continuing along. We're in decent shape. Although, no. So we're going to do some little more. We're going to sit around here a little while longer and search for stuff. Not leaving just yet. Look at this. It takes in its own little room here. Armored huge wheel. I think it's telling me to do half track, isn't it? Did you seriously just do that? That one dude just blew off a grenade launcher. Now I don't have a grenade launcher. Shoot. There's an autogun. Map looks like McDonald's with that overlay on. What? Compact matter pod. Well, we don't have very good access to parts around here, it would seem. That's what you get. Cargo convoy en route. Clear transfer corridor. Huh. So, this is one of the new mechanics. There's a new dispatch. It's called the Cargo Convoy. And it's not exactly uncommon or rare. Pretty much everyone who plays is going to be seeing this, so... Wait, what? Vectus, you hadn't heard about this either? Cargo Convoy en route. Okay, so yeah, we don't have a TNC. If we did, you can actually see where they're going on the map. It's somewhere on the map right now. Oh. You got locked out of the Patreon channel. Why are you locked out of the Patreon channel? You need to tell me about this. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. But, Cerebot doesn't like the... It's not a job for Cerebot, though. Anyway, Oh, after it says my first day on the beta 11 beta, I got worked over by them. Wait, is there a type? Oh. Hey, don't fool me like that. Plexian says, I made a typo in the alert text. You misspelled free loot as cargo. What do you mean free loot? It is not free loot. All right, so there's now, like I said a while ago when I started the beta 11, the whole storage revamp is that, I said there was going to eventually be a way to get cargo storage units. Well, obviously the way to get cargo storage units should be from like something that's using them for a proper purpose, right? So now there is a type of convoy here which actually uses cargo storage units to carry huge numbers of pretty good parts, and of course they're protected, so if you want you can try to take on the convoy, or you can avoid the convoy because it's pretty strong. So it really depends. Anyway, and it is a hauler. There is a hauler at the center of the convoy, so take the convoy. It depends on where it is. The thing is, it's a hauler, and so you can use a TNC to find it. You can also use hacks. We can go to a terminal and try to pinpoint its location. We can do the tracking of haulers. We can do all that stuff. When he adds stuff to factory, it makes me love the game more. Yeah, I know. I don't want the factory to be too complex and crazy, but yeah, it has always needed some more stuff, and this is a really good addition, I think. So it's not just factory either. It should be really almost any main floor. All the main floors, up through the complex, you can meet cargo convoys. And like I said, they're not uncommon. So pretty much everyone who's playing is going to meet these unless you're like blasting through levels super fast. And again, but the maps are huge, as you know. And so they're going to be going from somewhere on this map to somewhere far away on the same map. Not moving incredibly fast, but they are moving. After it says, can attest, pretty strong, but I also don't know what I'm doing, so I probably messed something up. Yeah. GJ says I blast through levels super fast. Yeah, so they don't start in materials. They don't start until factory. You can start getting cargo convoys. So we're going to see them eventually, I imagine. I don't think we're going to be able to see one now just because I'm not equipped to find them, probably. You can also they'll also just pass by. Anyway, so maybe we'll see one. But right now we have no way to track them. Look, one of the other things is, the modified TNC that you can get from the exiles. Again, these are just haulers as well, and so you can actually use that to see not only where they are, but also what they're carrying. And we can also do that with a hauler manifest. So if we can find a terminal here, we can find, check the cargo manifest, which works while they're in the map. Anyway, so we're still looking around because I kind of want to get some more stuff before we go to the caves. Anyway, I don't think we're not really equipped to take it out. We don't have a launcher. Without a launcher, I think taking out a convoy is kind of hard. Game of Funk says, GJ, you can't through levels fast as a tread spot. And GJ says, yes, I can. Alright, so we're going to see if we can find that. Oh, welcome, Yelgashin Party. No, door strats should suffice? I don't know, man. I don't know about door strats against this. Wait, why am I treading now? Oh, because I just shot. Okay, I was going to say. Door stratification. Plexion, I move fast on all propulsion because I don't stop to analyze my situation and just mash my keyboard through each level. Yeah, welcome everyone. We are seeing if we're gonna face off against this cargo convoy, which I doubt. We're actually running low on weapons here. Alright, that's not going to work. Let's step back around the corner. He's a little fast, but I think if we use this to shoot him, he'll die. Alright, hey, here's a hauler, but he's just regular. Ooh, what we can do is get a TNC from this guy and find out how far they are. Let's, unfortunately I only have this left. Oh, also we can just take this guy's stuff. One of the things I'm not sure about with the cargo dispatches or the cargo convoys yet is whether or not their loot is good enough to go after. I mean, in a general sense, are people going to want to do that? Oh, well, I'll need feedback, and we'll need to do some play testing there, because it's out-of-depth loot, though. It's out-of-depth prototypes, so it's better stuff that you can never find normally in the level. So it could be worth it. I mean, obviously, it's going to depend on your build, too. Alright, I guess I want to find out what these are. Advanced beam rifles. Okay, not terrible, and there's only one faulty one. Nikolai realizing how Imuka's gonna have to work all the crits into the mechanics. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of a whoa. It is pouring rain outside right now. Huh. That's true, Nikolai. No, Yo Gash says if you hit the keyboard harder, it does more damage. Oh yeah, where's the TNC? Is there a TNC? Wait, what? Oh, you mean because of the hauler was here? He didn't actually drop it though. Sadly, there's no TNC. Anyway, we're hoping for a transport network coupler, the so-called TNC, so that we can find the cargo, but it can't find it anyway. Oh well. Let's see. Let's drop that up. Advanced beam rifle. So, advanced beam rifle is also 10% burn. A lot of the thermal weapons on their new crits have 10% burn. Most of them are about 10. Some are down at 5, some are a little higher, but 10 is kind of like the average, which is pretty decent once you've got a stack. And they're not only doing their normal thermal damage, but you know, every other volley they're doing triple thermal, or you get triple thermal from one of them, which kind of like doubles your thermal output, and you're pretty much melting anything that's not already dying to that firepower anyway. Alright, so we did need more weapons though. Let me see, we've got... Oh, we have a lot of extra reactive plating. We're going to remove some of that in exchange for some weapons, because we had too much of that stuff. And not enough weapons. Wait a minute, that's faulty. I don't want that. I want this one. Okay, now I get some beam rifles. Damages your keyboard. Alright, what's the niche for kinetic now? Kinetic is... depends. Kinetic guns now do destruction criticals. That's the old one. But kinetic cannons blast parts off of your target. If it's a critical. And even if they don't, they can blast matter off the target, which they'll do pretty much every turn. We'll get to that once we start actually using them. That's kind of the goal for this stream. I want to hope we can get some kinetic cannons. But the thing is, kinetic cannons are a little more rare. We're going to have to, I think, maybe fabricate some. The niche for kinetics is being the fun damage type. It's like destruction, but better. Yeah, sort of is. Kinetic cannons now they totally mess up the part they hit and knock other parts off the target. So they're pretty cool. We'll have to anyway. We'll have to get to that. We're gonna exit the caves here soon enough, but I've been trying to build up our power. I think we might want to leave now, actually. I think we've got enough firepower. The one thing we're missing is a launcher, but we're not going to... I doubt we're going to get lucky enough to just find one lying around. Probably watch me open the door and see one around the corner. I'm going to check this room. Alright, I'll take the legs. Also targeting computers now. Ooh. Okay, I think we're going to have to do a little bit of... I want at least one targeting computer. Gonna have to do some reworking of our inventory here. Oh, we have an auto gun. First, dropping stuff we don't need. Kind of want to keep the terrain scanner. I can drop pull off the matter pod now on a targeting computer. The matter pod will just stay in reserve. Place our storage unit while we're at it, and then triple legs. There we go. New legs. Alright, I think we're done here. We'll hit up a cargo. We're gonna go for a cargo dispatch later. But it could be anywhere on this giant map, and they'll traverse the map heading for wherever they're gonna leave the map from, because they're not gonna stay in the map. Now I want this huge wheel. I kind of like the idea of combining our huge wheel with our treads, but I didn't want to do it right now. I want to do it later. That requires freeing up yet more inventory space. I could drop one more cooling system. I would like to keep one spare. Is there something else I could drop? I could drop another reactor plating. What's the coverage on those things? 13% for us. Does Trojan haulers pick up cargo boys? They do. The Trojans will work as well. Basically anything that normally works on a hauler will also work on them. Including riff shenanigans. One more thing to do. Need one more. Drop something. Maybe we could drop this ion cannon. I feel like our offensive power will be getting kind of low. Want the terrain scanner. What's them to replace that with? Yes, the cooling system. Alright, we can put on a terrain scanner once we head into the caves as well. Regular old aluminum leg. Carrying that around is kind of annoying. Alright, I'm gonna put on the aluminum leg, drop our spare, and take the wheel instead. And we're gonna leave. To Zion! Step out of view of those guys. And then leave. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's go a different way. I don't have a launcher anymore, and there's multiple squads of swarmers out here. Oh, shoot. Let's go. Okay, here comes one of the squads. I have no AoE weapons. That's really bad. Plasma cannon might be good, actually, here. Unfortunately, I would prefer it if it was around a corner. Oh, this guy wasn't even coming after us. He was going after this guy. Bastard. Are you kidding me? There's a thief over here. Crap. Hopefully he doesn't come after us. Oh, hey, Plexion, thanks for the subscription. There's a thief. This virus must have gotten hit by another virus. Right. He's coming after me. Please. No, ow, die, please. He's coming straight after me. Why is this the after me? Go after the derelict or something, man. Man, these guys are hard to hit. Luckily, finally. Sheesh. That's right. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, actually, this was a good idea we should have really done that earlier, switch to 3 beam rifles instead of the cannon. Because then you can attack more targets more quickly. We don't need AoE, we can use secondary targeting. It's because he didn't go after the cargo boys. Alright, anyway. It turned out okay. Oh shoot, here they come. That's the other squad. I don't want to mess with them if we can avoid it. Unnecessary, not going to get anything out of the deal. We're just heading to Zion. Oh, or we're going to head into this dead end. Oh, wait a minute. There's a spot over here. Nope, there's not. I guess I can put on train scanner. Gonna definitely forget to swap back into my heat sink. thing moving slowly. It's kind of dangerous. Ooh, derelict log. Okay, got around that. Alright, this area looks safe. Safe area. Question is there an exit nearby? Probably getting pretty close to an exit. Scrap. A spear. Heavy armor. Kind of want heavy armor more than reactive plating, actually. Although it's going to be kind of hard to attach, isn't it? Spear. Damage, though. Oh, actually, I have an extra slot here. No, wait a minute. Cooling system. Oh, that's our spare cooling system. Can't get rid of that. And spear. I'm going to drop the spear. Go ahead and take up one of our platings again. Go after the cargo boys. The cargo boys go after you. I think we missed the exit. Must be on the south side. Wait a minute. Where is the exit? Is it down here? Or it could be theoretically around the corner still. Are you going to upload the rest of your Rift Wizard run to YouTube? Oh, for sure. Absolutely. That's not only that, but it's not done yet. Yesterday we had a lot of fun continuing that Rift Wizard run, and we're now in Realm 11. We're closing on the halfway point through the game. A lot of fun stuff. We got Dominate. Oh, man. Dominating gates is so awesome. God, I love Rift Wizard. It's a fun game. I think it might be down here. Where's the exit? It's weird. It's a weird exit. Yeah. Oh wait, no. I missed a spot in the middle over there. Right up here. There it is. That's the spot I missed. No wonder. Not weird at all. Just missed it. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing the Rift Wizard run as well. That one and this one. So we're gonna be kind of busy. Yeah, I'll be putting up the. I'll be putting that up on YouTube. The second part up today. This afternoon. I put it up a day later. I used to put it up immediately right after the stream, but technically, I doubt they even check this. But as an I'm not a partner, but as an affiliate, as a Twitch affiliate, where people can actually sub to you and whatnot, you're supposed to not put your video anywhere else for at least 24 hours. So I usually wait until the second day to do that. So yeah, I do it the afternoon, the day after. Not weird at all. Alright, into the next area we go. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do this, technically we should swap our scanner for the cooling system, just in case we come under attack immediately. Saves the turn. Well, half turn. Alright, looks like we're safe. For now. Makeshift hammer. Alright, we can check out one of the new criticals. But before we do that, I am going to, again, swap the cooling system. And then we're going to check one of the new criticals. Here is the Smash critical. Impact weapons got a little more deadly. Also, the description gets long. The description is long because technically they're kind of like two critical effects in one. They have the destroy effect. Smash is a combination of destroy plus extra effects. Like in my own internal description, that's all I needed to write. But I couldn't write that here because it's supposed to be the context help, so it needs to give the full details. So the whole first half of this description is just the normal destroy effect. But when you destroy, it basically overflows automatically at the same time, and which is pretty good. So it's destroy but better, yeah. It would be funny to write that here. So yeah, it's a pretty good effect. Impact is already, I think, pretty decent, but especially after all the buffs I've given it, it's probably going to end up being OP at some point. But Again, and all this is compatible with the destruction, giving, corrupting their targets and whatnot as well. So it's a pretty effective thing. But again, it's criticals, so it's only going to take. It's only this kind of stuff only happens sometimes. It's not like the weapon's always doing this, but it is a buff. Arc projector. I don't see anything else I actually want here. Move a little more slowly here as we're getting started. Destroy plus, yeah. So do all crit weapons have additional effects like EM now? Not quite. It's the buff until it's not. Yeah, well, your enemy can also do that. Unless you have shielding. But yeah, we have all of our, as I was talking about early on, all the weapons have different crits. And we got new crit effects, basically. It's one of the big updates here. So we're going through them slowly as we encounter them. Our current now we've got a thermal stack with, but the thing is, it's such a powerful thermal stack. I don't know if we'll see what it can melt, if it actually melts anything. But each of them now does 10% burn. What? This guy disarmed? He's running away. And this guy's saying, haven't you seen any assembled? Did you just get shot? He's been shooting this guy. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, he shot me back. It was a fair game, I guess, huh? I accidentally shot him and he accidentally shot me. Oops. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, look, it's a warlord statue. Plastic Heart! Plastic Heart is here. Another fan! Oh, God. Time to get robot pregnant. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Warlord forever. It's very good, though. Oh, I thought Plastic Heart was in stream. Had a heart attack. No, not that Plastic Heart. This Plastic Heart. Huh. Well, it's good. It also takes up inventory space. I guess I could drop all my treads. They're just light treads anyway. Our wheels are doing... I mean, our legs are doing pretty good. We're going to find spares for those. Yeah, Plastic Heart's doing his spiel over there. Now comes the part where we actually have to... we actually have to pump it up with matter. So it's a lot of matter. We can't actually do that right now without ripping off the targeting computer, which I kind of want to keep on, but that would mean also that we're going to have to do it later once we get back into the complex or something. But it's super good. I'm tempted to do it here just because it's safer to do in the caves, I think. And there is sources of matter around. I mean, there's like 50 matter sitting right over there too. Just to get it out of our inventory more quickly. Well, it wouldn't be get out of our inventory because I'd save it until we have to use it, but... What is over here? What's this? Oh, look at that, right around the corner. Plastic Heart setup shop right next to a proton missile launcher. And a phase cannon. And we're never going to find kinetic cannons, are we? Phase cannon. Doing a good job of filling up her inventory, though. Proton missile launcher. Does the robot baby come with cannons? I forget. No, it's a bunch of like it's a bunch of guns, battle rifles, I believe. I think it was, or the upgraded ones. But it's a bunch of guns, like at least 4 of them. I don't think it has any cannons. Pretty powerful though. Trying to think. Unless it has 2 guns, 2 cannons. I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually used that. Oh my gosh, what? Now there's a shock bomb launcher. Also good. I mean, decent enough for the mid-game anyway. Unfortunately, these are all EM. I kind of want something that one of them that's not EM, just because these are going to suck up a ton of energy. But they can also trigger engines, which works out really well. But actually finding launches is nice. Inventory squeeze time. I am going to drop the armor for that. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. That swarmer almost certainly told the behemoth. Not getting shot at yet, though. Yeah, I did forget to put on the cooling system. Fortunately, it did not. We're good. Behemoth doesn't know. Behemoth's gonna sit up there. It's already into the... Oh, shoot. Alright. Oops, missed. Melted that guy. Shoot. Lost a leg. It's gonna slow us down soon. Oh, actually, we lost a weapon too, so we're not slow. A lot more matter around here. I'm very tempted to do the to at least fill it up here. Better sooner rather than later, but to do that we'll have to take out this sentry first. Target computer's almost destroyed anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take out the sentry. It comes with lots of flak? Is it flak? I didn't think it was flak, but maybe it is. I don't quite remember what it has. I just know it's good. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's right. I'm dropping the wrong thing. I'm keeping the storage unit. I'm dropping the cooling system. Rip that off. So, Heart of Steel. The Heart of Steel mechanic is probably going to be changing later. So it becomes... It's going to be redesigned to be less tedious. But that's going to end up meaning it has more requirements. Like, I mean, right now we can do this thing in the caves, but I think it's more tedious than fun overall. So what we were saying before is you can't remove it or something like that. Some other requirement. Oh, it's flak and battle rifles, maybe? Alright, we've attached the Heart of Steel, and it is operating. What's the bot it produces called? It is Warbot. You probably haven't seen it before, Game of Funk? So as you can tell, it is eating up all of our matter. I've got 200 more in inventory. The Heart of Steel here undergoes a transformation after remaining active for 200 turns, and remaining active requires 10 matter, so that's 2,000 matter. Don't want to have more in my inventory, so let's look for more matter. Also, we can do our favorite matter. Whoops. Also, we can spell it wrong. All right, so that's all the matter we know on the floor, actually. Do not want it to eat everything, though. But we currently have it at 155. So it's already a quarter done. Easier to fill up here. Plus it's these guys, which I saw earlier and was eyeing for this purpose. Sweet, another leg. Better engine. Wow. Alright, we've got loaded up 1,000 matter. Are you going to birth it here or just save it at one turn? Generally, the idea is to save it. But like I was saying before, I think the mechanics will probably change that you can't remove it. So you really are kind of like getting pregnant with it. And that'll change, I think, a lot how people use it. But right now, it's kind of like it's a really good escape tool. Once you leave it at 1, anytime you're getting in trouble or you have a plan, you can use it when you need it. So I don't know. It's easier to use when you need if we leave it like this. So I'm not really sure yet. It's currently at 97 turns. And again, I don't want to run to 0 matter. Of course, watch us walk into Zion and get matter from the ground. Get matter from get the not the factory debris. All right, that's good enough. I'll just do it at half for now, and switch back to our other stuff. Terrain scanner, reactive plating. Pick it back up. I don't think that's really a big problem. Loading up the matter is still a pretty good and big investment. It is an investment. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of safer ways to do it that make it like what we just did now, which seems kind of unnecessary, but maybe. 3-slot item also makes it carrying around awkward for a longer period of time. That's true too. So I don't know. That's why I hadn't done anything yet, because I wasn't 100% sure about it. Corrupted light nuclear core. Because we hit him with a shock bomb. That was one of the new mechanics that we started covering in the recent, previous release. What is this? The previous release. If you couldn't remove it, then it might just become unusable. I don't know about unusable. I think it would mean that you'd have to save it until later in the game. It also depends. I mean, it's meant to have some decent coverage. I mean, decent armor for its coverage. It's got 300 integrity and only 60 coverage, so it'll last a while. So I think it'd still be usable. The idea would be to balance it against that new requirement too. I mean, right now it's balanced for the fact that I know you can use it as you're using it now. So in other words, it could be made even more powerful if that was going to be the requirement. Because remember, changes like that don't happen in isolation. But yeah, I hadn't really decided yet. We'll see. More input. Oh, Jack 9 also says, okay, make it non-removable in 2 slots. So that's another thing exactly. As Jack 9 says, I mean, it doesn't have to stay 3 slots. It could be 2 slots and be non-removable. That would actually be pretty cool. Also, making a better armor would be a different option. That's true. We'll have to see, but those are some ideas. Yeah, 10 slots and make it fabricate war drones. Oh yeah, right. That's the idea. Also, remember that the meaning of slot counts has also changed somewhat since we're in beta 11 due to the inventory restrictions. So yeah. If you keep it alive, Game of Funk says if you keep it alive until a certain level where you fight a certain boss and you have a certain friend join you in this fight, the warbot should attach to that friend, Voltron style. That's a pretty awesome idea. Have you actually gotten to that or seen that end though, Gamma? Because it already also, our friend W is not exactly in his same form anymore at that point either. But it would be pretty hilarious if that happened. Oh, you've seen the end, not done it yourself. All right, welcome to Zion, where they won't let us imprint, but we're gonna get the A8 code. We also just got a hacking drone. Yes, I know, Chris Sandwich. We're going in. I just said we can't get imprinted is all. Oh, we finally see a cannon. A kinetic cannon. Ripper. Alright. Kinetic cannon. Blast. 7%. Blast. Chance for this weapon to apply the same amount of damage to the core or a second part, ignoring coverage. And if not destroyed, then the second part is knocked to the ground. So, yeah, it's kind of like you hit this one thing and it also blasts off another part, which in Cogmind terms is essentially like destroying that other part, because other bots can't reattach parts, right? So it kind of like, it's damage plus destruction. Similar in a way to the smash effect. They're both very effective. And this, as you can tell, it's also 7%. The critical chances on these kinetic cannons are higher as well. 7% is kind of just medium though. It goes even higher than that. So, shoot, I want this, but I also want other stuff we have. Oh, never mind. We have two engines now, so there we go. We have a cannon now. Wait, what is down here? Another open... What is this? There's just random stuff sitting in here? Oh, okay. Cool, I haven't seen that before. Improved light armor. 73. Just stick with our reactive, which is in better shape. I was wrong. I misheard imprint as in front. God damn. Yeah. That's the second time, Chris. Oh man. Okay. Welcome to Mega Wrench. Wow, Mega Wrench, man. That's... I mean, I don't exactly have great stuff, but, I mean... Yeah, Mega Wrench. There's nothing else here that I would really want to improve compared to what I've got on. All my stuff that I've got right now. Boom. Mega Wrench, man. I haven't seen Mega Wrench in ages. Yeah, I can't blame you anyway, Chris Sandwich, because I did, at the beginning of the stream, I did screw up that knowledge and confuse everyone, including myself. Alright, so what else have we got here? Yeah, back door. We're not going to ZDC. Got him away. Improved medium armor. Oh, never mind. Our reactor plating got fixed anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Well, I'm already happy with what we've gotten here so far. Makeshift hacking. Whoa, okay. A lot of makeshift stuff here. Oh, makeshift sword. Actually, I think we want that, don't we? As opposed to axe. Could be makeshift sword. Gotta ignore this guy. Gonna walk over here and not mess with the imprinter. Big fan of the plasma cutter buff, by the way. Wait, how was plasma cutter buffed? What? Wait, was there a plasma cutter up here as well? I didn't even notice it. Oh, there's a plasma cutter. Wait, what's the buff? I could have sworn it was like slightly nerfed. What's the buff? It has 5% sever. What else does it have? Wait. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, okay. Oimika says because the crit isn't destroy anymore, so you don't destroy the parts you're trying to salvage. I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, it technically helps. It's only 5%. Well, I say only 5%, but honestly now I feel like people like I can see that being a buff as well for people who like using plasma cutters. Yeah, it is now sever. It's not destroy. I mean, I did that for logical terms, not for game balance terms. Oh, I see what you mean. It was 15% before and 30% for improved cutter. Ah. Next build plasma cutter has destroy again. No, it won't have destroy. I like the idea of it being sever. It's mainly a question of messing with the percents and the numbers overall. I mean, technically we can decrease the salvage number too on it to balance it if we want to. But I don't know. For me personally, I think the fact that it is delay plus 100 is also meaningful. The MC Plasma Cutter Harvest Dream is real now. Ah, DJs heard me say decreasing salvage. I don't know. I mean, I don't want it to be too good, right? But yeah, I see what you mean about the destroy crit. But I don't know. I think that was only secondary either. I mean, it could happen. It's a possibility, but it wouldn't be super likely in the bigger picture. Hardened heavy armor. Oh. Okay. Nice swap. Barrage gun. Barrage gun. That's what? That barrage gun, is that what Warbot uses? Did we come across any matter? No. Looking around, looking around. Public service announcement. Alright, I think we've got everything. Yes, we're done. Oh. Some interesting stuff. You can see back through into there. But there shouldn't be anything else we can get in there. Alright. That's good enough. You don't want anything to be good? He wants legs to be good? What do you mean you don't want anything? So many things are good. I just want things to be balanced. I don't want things to be too imbalanced. Which does mean nerfing things, but hey, it means buffing things too, which I do all the time. Alright, we're done here. Ideal strat is to buff everything. If everything is OP, nothing is. Sort of. Oh, yeah, the enemies too, right? We are going to get some more enemy buffs. Can't wait to add the new enemy, right? Alright, man, I feel really good after visiting Mega Wrench. We're green across the board. Getting less green, slowly. I'm tempted to just shoot these guys with the beam rifles, but we can't fire immediately anyway because their percent's too low without having stopped. So it's probably worth just spending the time to pull out a launcher and do it with that. Yeah, that was worth it. Nice. Got a lot of matter again. That only really makes sense in PvP games. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so there's matter on the ground. We have a full matter pod. Full matter pod in inventory. Sorry. Corrupted autogun. EM is still certainly good. I don't know about completely OP anymore, but it's definitely still good. You know, remember that it corrupts parts, which we explored last time in one of my last stream before the my last X3 pre-release stream, the one before the volatile stream, where we looked at part corruption, and it definitely matters. Saw some reports from other players where it had definitely affected their runs as well. I think it's working out pretty well so far. PV Kiz, there you go, exactly. This game is not PvP, it's PV Kiz. That's how everyone treats it, right? Me being the lone developer here, reacting to everyone. And is there a summary of changes? Nope, not public changes. No, I just put change logs on the Patreon because it's all in flux. And honestly, the changes, I mean, the changes get changed too. So even when I put out a new pre-release, I have a special separate change log as what has changed since the previous pre-release. Because, yeah, there's been lots of updates like that, where I think we're going back and forth on stuff, or things get tweaked further. So that's part of the reason that I do that. Oh God, it's a beast. I do that privately as well. What are the highlights? Yeah. Well, I mean, changes for today. We've got it's crit changes, crit effects for different crit effects for every weapon, and every class of weapon, and the cargo. Oh look, and the cargo dispatches. So those are the two main things for this particular pre-release. We haven't actually seen a cargo dispatch yet. We just saw one reported, but haven't come up against one. We'll look for one later. Hey, in the mood for some fun? Wow, we already have the A8 hack. We're going to get this hack too. We're going to need a remote data jack now. Gee, if I had one now, we could take that beast to the south. I think we're supposed to go south, but I'm going north. Oh, shoot. Our friend here, hopefully, stays around the corner. Because things are about to get hairy on this side of the wall. Could you not stand here? Yes. 81 left. 43 left. Alright, we ran out of energy. Shoot. Alright, how much we make per turn? 16. Needs 60. Shoot. It's 2 turns. Alright, well. I'm gonna switch, I guess. Even though one more is probably gonna kill them. Fine, I'll wait. Didn't kill them! Alright, shoot. Yeah, I don't have enough energy for that either. Okay, we're less green than we were a little while ago. Our guys here is still telling us, oh shoot, I accidentally did that. Oh well, it's not going to matter in a little while. Yeah, thermal guns. Yeah, they were already pretty messed up anyway, but... yes, Bad Emperor, core cannon is completely redone. Alright, gotta rebuild our energy here. Well, at least he stayed around the corner, which means we're gonna get the hack. It's also gonna tell you, he's gonna tell us the hack one of these days. Is that a outpost to the northeast? It looks like it is. I'm gonna have to stay away from that. Actually, he's doing a really good job. It's the following code which saved him, right? The new following code makes it a lot less likely this guy's gonna die. I'm still moving forward, even though it's probably gonna get this guy killed. When I could really just wait. Alright, never mind, he gave me the code. Good. Oh, this one's damaged. Badly. Never mind, I was gonna pick that up. How much matter is on this floor right now? Ooh, decent amount of matter. Be funny if that did a tally for us, huh? A few hundred. And I got 500 on me. Those guys guarding the exit. There's a high chance they're guarding the exit. Let me go around this way just to see. This guy won't shut up. Factory stockpile data. The chance they're guarding the exit is going down slightly. And it's going up again. I'm pretty sure they're guarding the exit. Except heavy bad rifle. Couldn't even have a crit effect. Alright, Can we destroy these walls? No. These walls are too strong for this weapon. Are you kidding me? Well, they happen to just be coming around this corner, huh? I don't really want to fight you guys. I'm tempted to walk up into this corner and dig through the wall to get to the exit, which is right over here. I don't know how deep. The wall's probably not very thick. It's probably very thin. Just two more spaces. But not getting spotted would mean maybe getting hit. Might get caved in on. How's that? Oh yeah, skill. Completely avoided that squad, which hadn't spotted us yet. Good old makeshift sword. Much skill, yes, that's right, Jack 9. Alright, back to the complex we go, I guess. I'm not going to go for the matter on this floor. Start working on that later. Again. Alright, what are you missing? We're missing utility slots. Need a couple utility slots here. That'll also make pumping up the Heart of Steel that much easier. I hear Megafab. Check device hacking drone. We are top rightish side of map. Data. Security intel. Also we have stockpile data. Nuclear cores. Transmission jammers. So we don't have a particular goal on this depth. We could go see data miner if we want to. That's probably not super required. I really want to get the kinetic cannons, which we have one of so far only. Want to get more kinetic cannons. Alright, there's not much in the way of useful stockpile data. That's it. Okay. Skills dreams only. Feeling good to have the Farcom back though. What is that? 127 matter. Oh yeah. Hey, what about this thing? You want to spit out some matter? Probably doesn't have anything in it actually. Yeah, didn't get anything out of there. Huge storage unit. I hadn't actually decided what we're going to go for in terms of size. It's a mass of 80 compared to our current mass of 20. I think we should go for probably high capacity. Unless we're going tread. Only then would we want to go probably huge, right? I thought this would be a cargo cannon stream that means cargo storage. Yeah, we could switch to cargo storage. I don't know about that, but cargo storage is kind of beyond what I would normally do. I heard a worker latch. That means there's chutes nearby. Like, they're right outside to the north here. Alright, plasma cannon. Oh, I could probably drop something else in here then. Hacking drone bay. Coverage on that 5% for 150. It's not super unsafe to leave it on then. Oh, that's right. And I also haven't reloaded my matter yet. Seriously, Vectus? I had a dream last night about the Beta 11 legs buff. The dream was that it ignored negative terrain modifiers. Yeah, that is a weird dream. Wonder where the worker is. Yet more matter. Thermal generators, those haven't been updated or revisited yet. That wasn't nice. Are you hurt yet? He's not hurt, he's just hot. His core is not hurt anyway. Okay, now he got hurt. It's pretty good with Farcom because the guided plasma is, because it tells you exactly where they are as opposed to sensors, which can lag a Mountain climbing legs. Legs to avoid swamps. Time to shut this down. Oh yeah, did that even without a botnet. Yay! Green bots are negative terrain modifiers. I played Hover for the first time in a long while and got stuck in a corridor. Never again. Yeah, the inability to jump is a drawback there. I agree, Uemika, you're right. I should have a structural scanner. You're right. I would love that. I need a structural scanner. Should have done that earlier. I completely forgot about it. In fact, I also forgot about the machine analyzer. We could have gotten one of those too. I'm forgetting some of the new stuff that I've only used like once before. Machine index. Quite right. Should have done that already. I completely forgot. I've been focused. I've been hyper focused really on the kinetic cannons. Yeah, machine analyzers are really cool too. The terrain scanners can be good, but right now I'd probably prefer to have one of those things. We've already had chances to get those, plenty of chances to get those things, and I haven't done that. Wall. But yeah, I agree. The newer utilities would be more useful here. This hunters, yeah. Rainbow chip, good. Yeah, we call it the rainbow chip. That works. Oh, here's one of the other new ones too. Trap scanner, improved as well. I don't need it for this build in particular. But, well, I'm kind of worried about the shoot traps right now, actually, because I know there's shoot traps on this floor. Also, there's high capacity storage. Almost got spotted. High capacity puts us overweight. Wait a minute. That's because I had the large still attached. I didn't realize I had it wasn't replacing because I already had I had a slot free. In fact, what can I put in that slot? I have huge as well. Let's drop the large. I'm gonna upgrade here. Oh yeah, give me the space here. Hunter was doing his best to move the most nerve-wracking way possible. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. He reached the end of his patrol line in this room. Intercept a cargo dispatch from his. We will probably do that at some point, I believe. I think we will. Just to see. I mean, that's the point, right? We're trying to test out some new stuff. I'm gonna go this way. Interesting little corridor there. Could steal a structural scanner from this guy. He might report us. Or he'll just die and not drop his structural scanner. That can work too. Where's this watcher going? Coming over here. Hello, watcher. Come on, step through the door. You don't want to come here. What are you doing? Damn it. Didn't get it. Oh, here comes our programmer friend. Oh, he's kind of coming the other way. Of course he is. Two advanced beam rifles. He's totally melting down. He's dying though because we only had 2 weapons. Cargo convoy. I have no idea where it is at the moment though. We'll try and find it. 2 crates in the same volley. Yeah, that's a lot of heat. Only 2 beam rifles though. I need a bigger stack. And then you definitely melt. There's a terminal to the south. Whoa. Hey, you see those swarmers? You see how fast they're moving? They're clearing the transfer corridor. That means, yeah, those guys are on a mission. They're clearing the transfer corridor. Transfer corridor means the path that's going to be taken by the cargo convoy. And what they do is they send out a bunch of swarmers in advance. So if you see super fast moving swarmers going by, that means the cargo convoy is coming this way. Oh, you didn't put that together, Imika? Yeah, that's the clearing of the corridor happening. Otherwise, you don't normally see swarmers moving that fast. They are on a mission. They're going to head all the way from here to the exit point. I know, Vectus. I know it's a cool game change, and I'm sure you'd love to see more in the future. I agree, and I'm sure we'll see more stuff. But I know they sometimes patrol at full speed very rarely. If they're patrolling at full speed, it usually would mean that they've spotted something that maybe got blocked by an engineer repairing a wall, maybe, and they're going around, at which case they'll go full speed. They don't normally patrol at full speed unless they have a particular mission, though. In this case, it's getting to the exit, making sure that it's clear of enemies. So, anyway, the convoy is coming from the south. It'll pass right through here next to us. Can you follow the cargo to an exit or spot one exit with the TNC? You can. After says, "Oh, that's where they jumped me," followed by a bunch of ARCs, and I got pasted. Yeah, there's the escorts. Is the convoy equivalent to the one you can find in the caves? It is. It is not. It's worse. It's definitely scarier. And Jack Knight is asking, can you follow the cargo to an exit? The thing is, they don't always go to an exit. And of course, I had to do that because otherwise, yes, you'll obviously just follow cargo convoys to the exit, and then they can't be common, or we have to deal with them in other ways. So they often head to garrisons. And so if you really want to find a garrison, you can follow the convoy. They might, I think there's a chance they can go to an exit. But they also, again, they might go to a garrison, in which case that's not helping you find an exit, right? You've wasted your time. And there's more garrisons than there are exits. Well, it depends on the map, but either way, it's not a reliable way to find an exit. Which reminds me, a lot of you may not remember or even know from the very first versions of Cogmind that were released, where there were no such things as garrisons. There were only exits. So things only ever came from or left from exits. That made it very easy to find stairs. Like when you had programmers sent out after you. I mean, they come from the exits, right? And so you just kind of keep heading towards where they're coming from, and you always find an exit. So now that's kind of where garrisons came from in the very first place. Back in 2015, they were one of the first things added to the game after the release. It decided, obviously, we need another source where enemies can come in and out of the map that the player can't use to advance to the next floor as easily. And so it makes a lot of sense to have something like garrisons, right? And of course, the next question immediately after is, well, players are going to want to be able to go inside these things, and what's going to happen when you do that? And so that really expanded. I'm glad for that change, design-wise. It's a lot of fun, but. GJ is trying to throw everyone off. I hear if the convoy pass is a fabricator, that's how Fab Lockout happens. AFD convoys lead to shoot traps. Alright, so there is going to be a convoy coming by here soon. You can kind of like even then lay traps for it if you want and do stuff like that. Okay. We want this fission core. I don't know when the convoy will come. It'll be pretty soon. It won't take too long, considering how quickly the swarmers got here. But their swarmers also move very fast when, you know, they have a mission. So it's somewhere down here to our south, probably. It could take a little while. I mean, it's just a hauler leading the convoy. Don't have Heart of Steel ready. What do we have? I guess I've just thrown armor. We're not exactly in a great position to take on them on. We don't have a lot of energy, which we would need to fire our launchers. I feel like taking this on we might get our butts kicked. Just slap on Heart of Steel. I can't finish it though in time. The Heart of Steel won't be done. I'd love to, but it's gonna take. It still needs like 600 matter or something like that. I only have like 300 or 400. If you mean slap it on for armor, I mean it'll get better armor coverage than that already. But it would be really nice if it was ready though for this in particular. That'd be cool. Maybe we can find some more matter. That's not enough. That's what we needed, was more enemies coming. Just trying to get a scanner. Okay, that's a lot of matter. Matter comes when you drop things on the floor, you know? Yes, this is quite true. Well, I dropped things on the floor by killing that other guy. I dropped his things on the floor. Alright. Actually, yeah, now this is a good opportunity. Oh, you know what the other thing we don't have yet? If you want to use the new Kinetic Cannons, it helps a lot to have a tractor beam. I mean, tractor beams were already good with the original ones, but it's even better now, considering the enemies are shedding matter as you're shooting it off of them. But as long as you have a buffer, a decent buffer, it's not a huge problem. Just like in real life, drop things on the floor for instant friends, says Vectus. I guess if you manage to intercept the initial swarms, you can Trojan detonate a convoy. Yeah, that would be cool. That's what I was thinking about earlier in terms of intercepting and laying traps or whatever. As long as you know what their intended route is by seeing the swarmers, you can do traps or stuff like that, or at least prepare to use machines against them. We need 580 more matter. There's a squad? No, this is a regular squad down there. $400 matter. Oh shoot, here it comes. We're 100 matter short. Plus, of course, you don't want to run yourself into 0 matter. That's too bad. Yellow hauler. There's a yellow hauler approaching. Gonna have to rip that off. We're so close to being able to use it too. We could try and catch it from behind, but yeah, it's probably not gonna work very well. A yawler. Yeah, there is serious loot. It's out of depth prototypes. And again, I'm not sure yet how balanced it is. It's definitely better stuff than you'll find on the floor. But here they come. There it is. That's the group. All right, what do I need here? Reactive plating. Of course, we have no idea what's inside the ARCs, which is one of the problems with taking on a convoy. Same thing with attacking, patrols and assaults. You don't always know what's inside. The fact that they can be faulty is balanced enough. Oh, well, I actually don't mean... I don't mean in terms of too good. I actually mean not good enough, whether it's worth taking everything out. I wasn't completely sure if it's balanced. I think in the end, I rebalanced it a few times, and I think it might be about where I want it. But I didn't actually mean too good. Yeah, and the faultiness, I probably need to revisit that actually, because I think with... No, I don't... let me think. I think with haulers, there was a limitation on faultiness. Was there? No, wait, what was that? Never mind, that wasn't. No, that was with the Zionites. No, not with the haulers. We'll see. Yeah. Anyway, got to get more people to try it. All right. Let's see. I guess I want to drop on some reactive plating here. Do convoys venture through our branches? They do. They're all found on all the main floors. Except, I think they don't come in command. It's just factory and research. The big ones. But not command. It's slightly more difficult than high alert double assault wave. Yeah, again, we're not in great shape here for taking them on. There's no explosive machines we can use to our advantage here. The one to the south doesn't explode. We're sitting in a room with explosive machines, but to utilize that, we'd have to aggro them, then retreat, and then back where we could use the machines in our favor. But that would also let the hauler get away, potentially. Plexion with the good point. You'll get pretty close to getting one of those after you kill all those convoy bots. Artifacts in them? No, convoys don't have any. Convoys in our branches? There's no convoys in our branches. Like I said, it's just the main floors, not branches. One second here. No, they're not in materials either. It's too early. Yellow hauler. Caraspace is just catching up here. Alright, here's what we have to deal with. Oh god, there's a programmer. There's two programmers. Oh, I was kind of hoping to not have to deal with that, considering that I just pulled out a proton missile launcher. But anyway, it'll set off their engines. Here it is, the freighter. The A-27 freighter, core integrity 100. It's not moving very quickly, but it's actually armed, which is why it's yellow. It's got a PD laser, which is a like an automated weapon system similar to what the Exiles developed. It fires 3 projectiles, and again, it's automated. It doesn't slow this thing down to fire that. So, yeah. PD is short for point defense because it actually only has a range of 10. So, short range. All you need to do is engine bomb everything. Can you hack those? Of course you can hack them. They're haulers. Get your riff and your NC and hack away. What happens if you corrupt it with the transmission jammer out of view of the guards? I don't know what you mean by corrupt. Corrupt to death? corrupt the hauler to death. Anyway, I will say that, first of all, adding this feature to the game, Yola couplers, they're just regular old NC couplers too. Adding this feature to the game did involve quite a lot of work due to, yeah, all the special things involved in adding a whole new squad type, dispatch type to the game. More mechanics. There's more mechanics related to it that we haven't seen yet, including more protections against player shenanigans. Like EMDS max range. No matter what happens, if you intercept it, they're still gonna know. You can't really mess with the convoy without being detected, one way or another. Even if you ambush it using indirect means. Anyway. Exactly, Uemiko. Combat haulers are real. Please tell us the PD laser uses some -10 laser pew sounds. You know what? I think it might use something like that. I don't know. Let me think. I don't actually remember. I added this a while ago. It uses a more basic laser sounds. It doesn't use the small laser sound though, the really pew one. It uses something in the intermediate. Alright, we're gonna try an engine bomb stuff. What's the chance on that even? Spectrum is intermediate. This is gonna hurt us and them. Yeah, I agree, Umiko. It would be nice if we could fire it more than 2 times. We have an engine. We have a power problem. Like I said, it's going to be actually really hard for us to actually take these guys out effectively. We might end up in serious trouble afterwards. Missing's not going to help. Killed a surf. That's all we killed. If you engine bomb every single bot here, you can easily win. Really? Punished for not evolving for 4 power slots. I didn't really intend to find EM. Hey guys, like, blow up your engines maybe? Pressure siphon disabled, that was not helpful. Shoot. And there goes the freighter is escaping, of course. But I can't deal with that until I deal with these. Oh, I ran out of energy. Right, of course I did. Yeah. I mean, we knew that was going to be an issue here. Maybe I should pull back into the room and use it defensively. And then go after the freighter. We can catch the freighter. As long as I get back under weight, we can catch up to him. Because he's slow. The other ARC hasn't even opened yet. It's going around, it was going around the other side. $200. What are we? Overweight. Mass 8. Mass 2. Jack 9's service went out, but he's wishing you good luck, Giz. Aw, too bad. Yeah, this is going to be quite the brawl. If we can catch that cargo, get the freighter before it gets away. But it's going to take a little while for it to get away. I think we'll be able to catch it, as long as we can first survive this combat. And then find out what's inside the freighter. It's nicer to know in advance, right? In case it's stuff you don't actually want. But we don't have the means to do that at the moment. Or didn't before, I mean. Anyway, we're doing this for science. Thinking here how to get out of this. Pull back. How many waypoints does this thing have? 2. Sort of work. Shoot. Forgot to turn on cooling. The reason I came up in here is for 2 reasons. One is I could have used the machines defensively. Maybe I should have pulled them all further north before doing that. I was a little early. I should have moved. What I should have done is moved up here to the right first and forced them all to come next to the machine and then hit it right next to them. That would have done a lot more damage. And then my plan is, because I knew the swarmers were going up that way, and so in other words, this guy, I know the freighter's headed north, so I can cut through this wall and catch up to the freighter again. Oh shoot. I don't have a spare cooling system. That's bad. It's gonna be hard to catch this. Just ignore the heat. Can't go wrong. Yeah, right. Legs are getting really beat up now. Wait a minute. I don't have spare propulsion either. I just have the wheels we can drop down onto if I need to. Okay then. Have to wait a couple turns. How much heat does this produce? 60. Alright, that's good enough for now. Damn, there's more legs down there too, but I can't get them. There's a whole nother ARC to deal with. The ARC is like hanging back. Alright, what's our speed now? Shoot, we're slow. Range is too short on this guy? Oh no, it's because of our visual range. We should be able to take him out. In fact, shoot. Tempted. I don't really want to open that right now, do I? Thinking of the smartest way to take all this stuff out. I wonder where he's going. I don't know where he's going up past the north intersection. Crap, it's gonna be hard to catch this guy. And take out everything inside. Like I said, before we started, we weren't really in a good position to do this, but anyway, we're kind of seeing what it entails, so that's good. That is a lot of marksmen. Out a single engine yet. Really bad shot without any targeting. Might be able to catch up. You really need to shake that guy out first, though. Oh, that's 80 energy. They're both 80? 18. I have to wait 2 turns to be able to fire again. What a waste. Aim sucks. Damn it. Keep trying to take that guy out, because one shot against this guy's core will kill him, but it's not working. Got away. We took out pretty much. We're gonna take out everything in the group, but got away. Pretty sad. Wait, where did our... What? Did I accidentally drop that earlier? Or intentionally drop it? Wait a minute. Where did our matter pod go? It's gone. Oh, okay. What's the heat on this? 24 heat. Alright, I'm gonna use some recycler blocking here for a second. Get them to close in, save us a little bit of heat and energy. Uh-oh. Yep, too late. Informant just sent out a distress signal. Crap. Does this guy have any resistances? None. Okay. Oh, it's his core. 21. Now I wonder what's coming from the south. Okay, well, we took that out, and now I have no idea which way to go or how far away he got. That's really sad. Soldiers. Yeah, indeed, it is wheel time. Kind of sad. Where'd he go? What I want to know. All right, how overweight are we? We can drop. Let's pull this off. This off. We're moving fast, but I don't know which way to go. Is there any way we can track them? No. Shoot. Treads bad. Confirmed. Weight wire. Treads bad. I don't. That treads don't have anything to do with us right now. Turns out treads bot was too fast for you. Oh. Yeah. Well. Anyway, pretty much expected this to happen. Also, we have 17% corruption now. Holy crap. I wonder which way they went. We can catch them if I know which way they went. Crap. Too corrupted. Kind of wish I could pull out Warbot right now. Or earlier, actually. It would have been perfect. Only at 130. Oh well, gonna have to give up the chase. Mainly because I have no idea where they went. And we're being chased. Alright, so see there's some matter that just dropped right here. Only one matter. It's a random amount of matter. So the amount of matter that drops when you use a kinetic cannon, this is like literally the first time we've been using kinetic cannons, the advanced assault cannon during this encounter. Really wish we'd found some more so far, but we'll get some, maybe get a chance later. I mean, it's kind of one of the goals, so. They drop a random amount of matter from anywhere from 0 to half of their salvage modifier. So, for example, the advanced assault cannon can drop, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, drop 3, 0, and anywhere from 0 to 3 mana, or maybe 1 to 3. No, I think it's 0 to 3. It's 0 to 3. Actually, wait, is it listed under here? I don't think that is. Oh, it just says, it doesn't give you the actual number. It just says it blasted off, but let me think. No, you know what? That's wrong. Wait a minute, it's salvage. Based on salvage? No. Yes, it did. Okay, it's based on salvage. Originally I was considering between balancing it against their matter cost or their salvage. In the end, I balanced it against half their salvage cost. Can you please reduce the salvage modifier of flat cannons? So, so you'll generally get back. So it basically kind of counteracts the negative salvage aspect of the cannon in terms of the matter you get from killing something, which kind of brings it back into balance, or closer back into balance of being able to use them more sustainably. Firing a single cannon here, I have nothing else. Not surprising, though. Oh, shoot. I forgot to turn it on. No wonder that thing's disappearing. Misfire. Hilarious. There's some parts for you. 8 turns, 7 turns, 6 turns, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We now have a loaded Heart of Steel, which if we had a second ago, we would have actually taken out the convoy. Because we could have just dropped Warbot, who would have dealt with quite a lot of that, probably all of it, while we're helping. That would have been good. We're so close. Maybe, I guess I should have loaded it up sooner, but I didn't really expect that. Maybe we should have waited for another convoy, but yes, Warlord forever. Alright, 234 matter. Let's grab, top up our matter again. Oh, whoops. Alright. We'll take a second rate. Taller. Okay, that's our second rate. Hey, it's cooling systems. Okay, actually I need that. I actually needed what he dropped. Oh, so our alert is actually going to be rather high now too, because if you try and intercept a convoy, several things happen. First of all, the alert gets a spike. Pretty decent one too. And second of all, there won't be any more convoys sent through this map once you try to intercept one. So you only get one shot. Assassin build. Hey, we are an assassin build. Why are we an assassin build right now? We are only barely overweight. Oh, you know, we could use another wheel. Because, of course. Alright, I'm going to pick up a couple more wheels, because why not? Alright, anyway, well, we survived that. Time to go. Shoots for convoy farming, you say? Yes, technically you can do that if you really want to. I don't know how effective or great farming convoys is, but... Okay. Farcom certainly made that a little easier, though. So we have 17% corruption. Oh, ambush traps. There's ambush traps in here. Run away. Get improved launcher guidance. No, I wanted to build... I wanted to build a kinetic something. There's a terminal. There's a sentry right around the corner, according to the derelict log. Whoa. Wait, did that count? Oh, we didn't count that as an intercept, did it? If it would have given a message if it did. Wait, isn't that supposed to count? Because we didn't take out the cargo hauler itself. Huh, there's another convoy coming. Let me think. I need to make a note on that and check it later. I think that's not working right now, for some reason. In that case, no wonder our alert is still not considered high then. It didn't count as an intercept, which, according to the original rules, I said it should have, but I don't know, I did make a change there later on, so maybe that didn't work out. But technically that should have counted, even though we didn't get the hauler. Not sure if anyone else has been seeing those yet. Shoot. Anyway, something else that's not quite working with the new mechanics here. Normally, during my testing, it was working. What happens when you intercept a... there's more things that happen when you intercept a convoy. Too pathetic of an attack to count, says GJ. Yeah, that was a pretty pathetic attempt, but it still counts. It should count. Even if you don't attack the hauler itself, just confronting and taking out confronting the convoy counts as an intercept in their terms, but apparently that didn't work. Anyway, well, oh shoot, you gotta be kidding me, here they come. It's literally coming right here. This is hilarious. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, corruption! I was headed southwest, corruption putting me back to northeast. Okay, good. I'm not going to go south because that could have been caught again. Corruption made it so I couldn't get around the corner down there. Anyway, it's pretty hilarious that there's another one coming along the same path here. I mean, it's random, but they're going to head right around here. I can't take them on, though. It's impossible. They're powerful. Wait, can I actually get down this wall? 28. Maybe eventually. There goes another one. Look at that. I mean, if you're fast, you can try to, or you can try to skirmish with it and just take the hauler part. But oh, that's right, we do have Robot Baby now. That's true, but I can't support him. I could have just dropped it out there on its own, but it'd probably get annihilated. It'd be kind of a waste, I think. I mean, that's not really... Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Isn't that sentry gonna, like, tell everyone else we're here? That was pretty stupid because I knew that sentry was there. I totally knew that sentry was there. We're gonna have to face everything without getting the benefit of taking out the hauler. You've gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. Okay. I could have just dropped it out on its own. Parenting, yes. This has just turned into a super ridiculous run. Super ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh. Oh wow. Why are we so lucky, by that I mean unlucky, with the engines? We're getting 0 engine bombs despite all these EM hits. Super unlucky. Super, super unlucky. Whoops, I forgot to turn that off. That was dumb. You guys like blow up an engine one time or another, maybe? Sheesh, man. It's 4 battle rifles and 2 shrapnel guns. That's what it was. And he's up against a bunch of things that are resistant to him. Well, I lost my wall. But at least I can now see how damaged they are. Warbot is like kicking butt. Warbot screaming out, Warlord! Should probably help. cut that out. I'm standing right here. Ouch. I'm gonna step out of the way. Alright, there's Warbot for you. Sweet. Now that Warbot is out, you should sit here and wait for the third convoy. Warbot is almost dead, sadly. And we have no riff mechanic to repair him. Oh, very sad. He's totally... He took out almost all that stuff on his own. No, at least he saved our lives, but that was really messed up. Oh my gosh. So crazy. So crazy. Oops, I just walked in the wrong direction. Good job, Corruption. Just like gonna take as much as I can and get the heck out of here. Okay. Very corrupted now. A lot less so I guess than we would be otherwise, but regular targeting computer. 2 of them. Sing it, Warlord. Warbot, I mean. I feel like I could have used these a second ago. Oh, never mind, a double slot. What the heck is that? Meltdown. Ah, guided EMP blasters. What's the range on these now? Like 12. It's actually not that bad. Now to equip those corrupted parts and die to corruption, that would be pretty hilarious. Yeah, I'm carrying them to slowly, to attach them right before leaving the map, I guess. That's my guess, would be a good idea. Assuming, whoops, I didn't need that. Press the wrong button. Main, shoot 4%. Oh, found it. That's where they're coming from. I figured it would be down here somewhere. What a crazy time. Oh, shoot. Need to get the hell out of here. Accelerator too. 29%. Oh my gosh. It just crashed. Thought I fixed that. That's the first time I think we've ever crashed. Wow. Huh. Thought I fixed that. That's unexpected. Crash log. Check that out. Thought I fixed that one. Alright, anyway, whatever. Save this stuff. We load it back up where we were anyway. Save the save. Actually, I'm going to save both these just in case. Actually, I mean, it doesn't look like it takes up space. I'm just going to save the whole directory. Okay, then. Oh, really, Ayoka? Program you've been working on for a few years crashed last week in the middle of a demo. Ouch. Hey, where are we? Oh, we're still up here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I have my autosave interval set to, but... Oops. Wait, what are we in? We're in keyboard mode. Okay, there we go. Whoops, that's unexpected. But yeah, pre-release, slightly more likely to crash. I thought I fixed that one. It happened because I attached the corrupted leg. In fact, I wonder if it'll happen again if I do it again. It's not unlikely, actually. Trying to think of what might have caused that. Dude, get out of my way. Hey, this one is not even corrupted. That's right, last time I just attached that. Pick that up. Pick these up. Yeah, top right blaster is faulty, right. That's what corrupted legs do to you. I'm worried that if I try to do that again, it's going to crash again, but it's only a minute here, so I guess I should try it again. Chance is pretty high, though. What if I do it by dropping them instead? Might be a swap thing. No, it's probably not a swap thing. Well, it didn't crash this time. Anyway, we'll see later. 42% corruption. It'd be funny if I then suddenly died to corruption. Anyway, great time to jump to the garrison. Yeah, we're now up to 42. Okay, drop that. But intentionally spiking it because we're leaving anyway. Sheesh, that was odd. There was actually, I think almost the exact same crash which happened earlier, and I thought I fixed it during the previous version of the pre-release. There's been a couple, actually 2 different crashes, I think, related to this feature, but apparently didn't quite catch it all. But good thing there's autosaves, right? I guess I have my interval set to 1 minute right now. I might have to set to 3 minutes. That felt more like a 3-minute interval rather than 1 minute, but yes, good thing for the autosave system. Crashes and other things don't mess it up too much. Okay, so what do we want to evolve here? I think we're good on prop, pretty good on weapons, especially if we really want to go with the Kinetic Cannons, which I think we do, and 3 is enough, but still waiting for more cannons. We could go for another power source, which is probably a good idea at this point. That's what we'll do. Throw on another power source now. They're heavy, but powerful. Well, too bad we lost Warbot, but he did save us, which is not surprising. Oh, never mind, we didn't lose him. He's sitting right next to us, but, well, I mean, we used him, and we're going to lose him soon enough. Warlord forever. Gotcha. Oh, shoot, that was fast. We probably should have just done botnet first. We lost him in our hearts. There's a regular hauler. I want to take out my anger on this regular hauler. What's this guy got? Not much. Improved weapon cycle. Okay, that's something. in the top left corner of the map. It didn't drop anything else useful. Can't miss. Oops, actually, I could have just gotten that. Oh, I just needed matter is all I wanted. Uh-oh. I think there's about to be some explosions. Let the explosions begin. Oh, shoot. Warbot died in a giant ball of glorious fire. Yep, we're just calling in all the squads. Dude, will one of you guys drop your scanners? Thank you. Scanners. He died as he lived, exploding. Really long gone for those bozos arrive. Build a sentinel. Sure. I wanted to build a cannon, but whoa, 164. Gauss cannons. Gauss cannons. 3 Gauss cannons. Oh, now I want the kin accelerators. Structural scanner is good. Yes. The new structural scanner. Gotta love it. Whoops. There we go. No longer overweight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot we also have the hacking drone. Should probably use that. That could be good. I completely forgot we need to use the hacking drone. What else do we need here? We have an improved weapon cycle and 3 Gauss cannons. Now we need a tractor beam. Also some armor from up here would be nice. I also have 2 cooling system attached, which we don't need. We could drop something from inventory. Oh, there's a lot of spare wheels. Let me see. Let's drop 2 of those. Grab this. Put on the armor. Don't really need to go up there. Man. Yeah, I love the view with this structural scanner, huh? Like we can see now there's a room to the southeast, right? Oh, there's also a terminal to the north. There it is. I'll wait here long enough. Oh, he's outside the door. Mass driver. Oh, today's our lucky day. Not really. Today's actually kind of an unlucky day. Going by what's happened so far. Good job, hacking drone. Oh, by the way, another feature I added. Another feature I added, not for this release, I don't think. I think it was the last one. Oops. Was that, oh man, there's a sentry that's going to pop out on those guys. Not 80 turns, never mind. There's now a shortcut command for getting your allied mechanic to heal everyone, if you want him to do that. Oh, Bad Emperor says when the structural scanner get its buff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, check the blog. That's like 4 blog posts ago. I covered that in detail. Shows some demos and how it works. I mean, it lost some of its other abilities, but yeah, the one it has now is pretty good. But we intercepted 2 cargo convoys, and that they didn't report that. So even though we didn't mess with the hauler, so that's definitely an issue, which I think will change the balance in terms of that. It actually makes them, if it works correctly, it actually makes it even harder, a little harder than it is now. Less and less ergonomic shortcut key combinations? Nah. In the end, all of the Shift-Alt shortcuts are going to be on a special spacebar menu. So you'll hit spacebar and you'll get a whole new window that pops up, which allows you to see all the shortcuts and even pick them with your mouse. And so it'll be really easy to discover them and use them. So you won't even have to remember what they are for the people who don't want to remember or know. But we're not going to go to, probably not going to go any more crazy than that in terms of, I keep removing, I've removed some things too. All right, those guys are going to get spawned on in a second. Programmers, perfect. I say perfect because I'm going to hit them with a bunch of Gauss cannons, watch them explode. I still need this tractor beam though. Oh, we can see there's a room to the east, which is actually the way I want to go, so maybe we should go that way. We're actually going to run low on matter, though, here in the short term. What do we? These things cost a lot of matter. 12 matter for 2 shots. Gonna run out. Cogvim, yes. Dangerous direction. These guys are sitting in the hallway. Something tells me they're going to open the door in a second. I'm going to go up here. Oh shoot, there's the sage all the way over there. Uh-oh, this is going to get exciting. I'm too far away from the matter. So I'm going to have to wait a turn. They are coming in here. Well, no, they're not necessarily. I might just be passing by the doorway. They're passing by the doorway. If the leader doesn't move quick enough, though, somebody might come in here. Lost a power source, but that's okay, because we have another one. Our aim sucks. I guess it's a problem with firing 3 of these things without enough targeting. Very close to being spotted, but we're going to make it out without that. What do these things actually do? Oh, damn. These are 15% blast. Wow. It's pretty high. But it hasn't actually been effective yet. Because we can't hit. We keep missing. Sheesh. We ran out of matter. Actually, I already ran out of matter. There's a lot of matter over there on the floor now, though. That watcher is going to open the door and tell those grunts we're here. I'm going to wait for just a second. Alright. No, no, no. Something, a green, the problem with Farcom is you can forget you can't see green bots. And then a green bot opens a door and screws you. Anyway, what we really need here is, alright, we got back up to 100 matter. What we really need is a tractor beam, though. Oh shoot, he's getting away. There's the watcher. Matter pod, I'll take a small one for now. I don't know what I did with the other one. I guess I dropped it on the ground at one point. I'm gonna grab a data jack. That'll allow us to deal with behemoths. Structural scanner. Alright, sheesh. So that other squad went to the northeast here. Wow, we're kind of near the middle of the map. Not great. I don't really want to follow that squad, but it's a better direction for finding an exit. Alright, the decision has been made for me because there's a hunter squad to the south. Wow, they started moving fast then, because now there's just watchers here, but I don't see any grunts. Oh, the watchers are leaving. There they are. Visual sensors saving the day. Medium armor. Not bad enough targeting, but I'm just now considering dropping the targeting computer. Drop matter so fast with the weapon cycler too. I think I might drop the huge storage unit because I don't think we're going to be using that. So. Worst targeting, seriously. Armored medium treads. Analyze. Prototype energy cannon could be nice. Got a decent enough one at the moment though. And I'm trying to mostly go with kinetics. We're gonna have to find a tractor beam. Oh, here's a tractor beam. There's two of them. Wow. There's literally. I was gonna shoot this guy and take his tractor beam, but there's one sitting on the ground right next to him. I'm not gonna be able to use that. Tractor beam. Oh look, it's another bait convoy. Shoot anyway. Violence is the answer. Yes. Another of our favorite events. Twice now I've had to take out the entire convoy except the hauler. Pretty interesting. Hilarious. In fact, the mass drivers do. It's also 7% blast. And a lot of damage. Oh, 15% of the gas. Hilarious, in fact. Words spoken by those famously not in vain. Alright, I think I'm going to leave this one here. Actually, wait a minute, I have an extra space in my inventory. What am I talking about? We have a matter filter over there. That is nice. A matter filter plus... Wow, okay. That allows you to fire without too many matter concerns at all. Matter filter plus tractor beam plus the kinetic cannon mechanic together is pretty sweet, actually. Of course, at the moment I don't need either. I'm just going to like hit this guy from over here. Farcom plus plasma cannon. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong guy. Wrong direction. Yeah. Alright, Kersandwich. On a bonus night even, yeah. I'm guessing we're gonna... I'm gonna have to stop the stream soon, actually. I gotta stop early today. A little earlier than I have been in recent streams, anyway. And we'll be getting back to this run. I think we're gonna end up doing 2 streams next week, too, because I want to continue Rift Wizard. And obviously we need to continue this run as well. So, excited to see how this run ends? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. We're going to go to Warlord, and we're going to try and take out a convoy for real later. But we were not in a good position to do that earlier, so I'm not surprised, again, that it turned out as it did. But yeah, I'm going to stop the stream pretty soon. I was actually going to do it at the end of the last floor, at the beginning of this one, around the crash time. But... decided to keep going because it was still only 11. Alright, I gotta decide if this has to drop here because there's a lot of goodies. Matter filter. Too much good stuff now. I've established that we have too many weapons. These mass drivers even. Drop weapons. Drop a bunch of Gauss rifles. Take this armor, penetrator, maybe. Matter filter. Armor, penetrator. Matter filter, mass driver. Crash is our friend. They help the stream go on forever. Alright, for fun, I'm going to let the drone do this one. Botnet. The drone installed a botnet. It found a bunch of ambush traps around the corner. Oh, okay. Did a couple of good things, I guess, but... Oh, wait a minute. What did I have in that slot again? Wait. No, maybe armor there. Probably medium. Of course, the drone does only go for hacking when it's safe. There's the exit. I think I did the one here. Alright, let's leave that guy. Come back in here. Structural scanner, so nice. And an exit, and also another terminal. I don't think we need that though. Segregator trap. Oh, you know what I just realized? I can't take this exit yet. Warlord might be at this depth. Shoot. I don't know where Warlord is yet. Okay, that was pretty slick. That's fine. That's fine. That was quite nice. %, on that. Maybe I should have... Damn, I don't know where Warlord is, so we can't leave yet. Also, we lost the plasma cannon. It's almost destroyed anyway. It's quite useful though. It came in very handy throughout. He blew off one of his Gauss rifles, at least. Still having a hard time hitting this guy right. Maybe I should have done this point blank. I pulled back. That was a bad idea. I don't have as good aim as he does. Tractor beam for picking up all the matter. That saves some time. And then also, I don't want that structural scanner. I'll leave it off for now. So we can't really leave because I have to find a terminal and figure out whether or not Warlord is at this depth. Hey, wait, we don't even know. There's no way to figure that out here, so the only way to do it, we have to take the cave exits. Right. We have no intel on this, right? Right. Want the signal interpreter? Oh, I guess so. I mean, I know the exit to the north is not what we want, but yeah, we can take it for later. The exit to our north is not a cave's exit, though, so. And we're going to have to look for branch accesses, which just could be anywhere. There's another exit right here. Huh. That would be pretty cool. Range is going to suck. Alright, chance to hit. There we go. Easy. Yeah, easy. We're going to have to find out. There it is. Okay, let's yeah, the matter filter attractor beam. What's the coverage look like? Very bad because it has 0 armor on at the moment. How much heat do we produce? 48 heat. I'm just trying to think if I could rip off my cooling. Actually, wait, I'll take off the tractor beam for armor. We don't need the tractor beam right now. We're too far away to use it anyway. Blasted off his treads. Blasted off some other device of his, and he's got friends. We blasted off several of his parts, but his core is still green. Blasting and blasting. Gauss cannons have a pretty good blast chance. We just blasted off his penetrator too. And his core is almost gone. Alright, now it's worth firing at these guys, I think. Don't these have penetration? One-time penetration. Have any spare matter? I do not. Okay, I gotta be careful then. What's the range on a what is the range on the tractor beam? Where's the tractor beam? High power tractor beam. 8 range. Ah, it's not long range, that's right. Forgot. Shoot. Not good enough. Might want to back up instead then. Yeah, it's I think a smarter move here to back up. Fight them over here. Then I could use the tractor beam to top up on matter as they come around the corner, if necessary. But right now I need the armor on. Sweet. Annihilating these guys. Actually, some of my legs are getting blown to pieces. Good thing there's replacements down here. Yeah, I'm liking the new Kinetic Cannon mechanics now that we're able to try them out here. Nice, nice. We did get that scanner. What scanner are you talking about? You mean the structural scanner from earlier? Been using that for a good bit now. Structural scanner, yeah, it's been coming in handy. I took it off for a little bit here while we've been fighting. Needed this utility space. Didn't have quite a... I've gone with more prop than a normal combat build might have at this depth, so I've had a little less utility space to work with. Your favorite out of all the scanners and analyzers? Yeah, I really like it too. One of my favorites. Still keeping a spare wheel. Probably drop that. Take the penetrator instead. Could grab this matter, and then also check out what this exit is. Let's find... Where does the exit lead? Found it. Oh, there's a behemoth over there. Alright, found the caves. Perfect. Another mass driver, because you can never have enough mass drivers. Oh, hey, Naughty. Naughty says, I'm halfway through the run for the first time in over a year, and I just want to say I'm loving all the changes. The game's felt amazing. I'm feeling better than ever now. Thanks, and yeah, I think so too. It's gonna be some. I think I in the last announcement I put on Steam, I called I headed this section Cogmind 2 because to be honest, it's just there's just so many tweaks and additions and stuff that are going to make the whole game and experience feel way better. And everyone who's been playing is beta 11 anyways too has been agreeing on the direction. I think it's working out really well, and there's still more to come. This is still a lot more good ideas and a lot more to tweak. And we're getting rid of a lot of the other stuff that just wasn't good, or just been it's kind of been extra baggage, extra parts that no one was ever using or weren't tweaked right, or just a lot of stuff. Convoys, I know, Vectus, you love the convoys. Nerf direction, best direction. Yeah, we're gonna be nerfing too. We are nerfing, exactly. We nerfed a lot of stuff, but at the same time, some of the things that seemed like nerfs at first turned out to just be really cool. They just made the game better. They weren't necessarily outright nerfs. Like the storage changes, right? Which I was against for a long time as well. Alright, look at this stuff here. But yeah, that's just the beginning. There's just so much cool stuff that's going to happen. Next thing, I'm not actually sure what the next pre-release is going to be, but I think it's supposed to be focused on parts next. This one, in fact, this one was going to be focused on, more on going through all the other parts. But instead, I decided to do the critical thing first, because the critical thing was actually it originated as part of just the simple Kinetic Cannon update. But that turned into something much bigger once I realized we should just redo all the crits. And so that ended up being enough of a big thing to focus a whole pre-release around. So the next one's going to be, I think, going back to looking at just all the parts. All the utilities especially. Not really all the parts, because we've already done propulsion. I've pretty much gone through propulsion. Weapons, I mean, with the crit thing have been updated. It's mainly about utilities when I say all the parts. It's all the utility stuff which hasn't quite been rebalanced yet. Yeah, Vectus, heat shields. Heat shielding will finally be busted. We'll bust it one way or another, whether it's being busted out of the game or buffing it to the point where everyone starts using heat shielding and using it as the next currency, right? We'll see. But yeah, exactly. That's what I should focus on next, I think. We're going to do that one next. And then after that, we're going to probably get to the new bot type, I think. That's my guess. That's probably where we're going to go with that. But I don't know. I haven't looked at the exoskeleton thing again, which is kind of maybe affect the direction of the next pre-releases. But yeah, that's what the next couple are going to be kind of focused around in general. Make heat shielding the most expensive item in the Merchant's Guild. Yeah, just so everyone thinks it's super valuable, right? And make it really good, and just actually make it really good, but also super rare. Then the only people who get it is the people who've been playing Cogmind for years. Alright, so we're going to head into the next floor, and we're going to start here next time. Just watch us get ambushed. No ambush. Alright, we're searching for Warlord. We're coming in here for the good cannons. Exoskeleton, yes please. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure how it'll balance into the overall games. That's why I'm thinking it might affect what I end up doing next, because I might want to do that before I mess with the parts again, but and the other bot. But I'm not sure. I have to look at my notes, because I have a lot of notes on that stuff. We need to balance. I want to try to get it as right as possible the first time, especially since we're going into so-called Cogmind 2, where there's just I'm trying to make it just overall more streamlined, balanced experience, as opposed to tacking on more and more stuff and getting certain things here and there getting out of the balance is being adding out of whack off and on. And so we've kind of accumulated a lot of things that need to be cleared out. So I think clearing that out, it's really improving the game a lot. So anyway, yeah, it's good to have been able to do that. And yeah, so with that, we're gonna finish or continue this run. I don't know if it'll be finished within one more stream, but we'll continue it with another stream. Probably it'll be next week, because I got a lot to do the rest of this week. Got to do taxes by the weekend, so I'll be busy with that. And so next week we'll continue this run. So I guess next week's gonna be another 2-stream week. I mean, unless something weird happens that prevents that, we're gonna be playing Rift Wizard, and we're gonna be continuing this run, both runs. So yeah, I will update the stream times once I'm sure of when it is. Haven't decided, but yeah. All right. So yeah, see you next week, Naughty, if you can show up. We'll continue exploring these mechanics. We finally got a hold of some kinetic cannons, and all the tools we need to make it work too, like really well. We've got the tractor beam. We've got matter filters, even though it's just a basic one. I mean, altogether, this means that we can basically fire our cannons mostly. I mean, it's very sustainable now to use them, which is good because they're really powerful. I mean, they've always been powerful, which is why I liked using them in the past. But yeah, that's I think it'll work out. But so far the crits are looking pretty nice. I didn't want to make them too powerful, and they don't feel to me yet like they're too powerful, although we haven't been stacking a lot. We'll see. But anyway, so yeah, until next week then, thanks everyone for showing up, and see you later.